So what would you say has been the biggest differentiator between those who have survived the doubling of interest rates and those who are no longer in business?
Number one, fundamentally, is operations. Now, what's happened in the over last 18 to 24 months is the rents no longer increased as much. And then the cost of capital went up a lot. They started running out of money, which means that they had no construction budget. Why not? Because they never meant to do anything. And therefore, they had no reserves above the construction budget because what could go wrong? So they ran out of money because they were hoping that rents would continue going up naturally. And so what happened is there's actual operators, and then there's, I don't know what you call them, speculators, whatever, the buy, hold, and do nothing people. And it has started separating those from another. Now, having said that, so the bad operators got exposed. The problem with the interest rates is that it also was an issue for the good operators. So what I mean by that is we bought these. By the way, if you never bought apartments before using floating rate debt, none of this matters, because right now we'll get to that as an amazing time to buy. But why would anyone? So 2.5 years ago, we're buying stuff with floating rate debt, which we've been doing for 20 years. And you need floating rate debt for any kind of construction project. You probably know better than I do. And so now we get floating rate debt. Now all the lenders are requiring us to put an interest rate cap on it, which is like an insurance policy for the interest rates not going up. We're like, what is this $40,000 charge on the HUD-1? Okay, that's stupid. Okay, fine. We'll make it work. Well, and that cap lasted for 2 or 3 years, right? And now the interest rates start going up. To renew that cap, that insurance policy, costs $900,000, right? So I don't care how good. Your property could be 99% occupied. You now have to come up with $900,000 to renew your insurance policy for a year. Now, not for another 2 or 3 years. And so this affected even the good operators. I like to consider us some of the good operators as well. But even the good operators couldn't operate themselves out of it. So it was kind of a 1-2 punch.